Hi guys, I'm Shandor, welcome to my cinema. Today I'm about to watch the 1942 classic Casablanca. I think that this is a romantic movie, which is usually not my genre of choice, but that's fine. I know that Humphrey Bogart and Ingrid Bergman stars in it, and obviously I know the famous quote, "I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship." Otherwise, I don't know anything about this movie. Guess I'm here to find out what it is. So let's not waste any more time. Here comes Casablanca. 3, 2, 1. Casablanca. I think it's a place in Morocco. Some really awesome opening music, I have to say. You know what, I'm actually very curious about this movie.
Roundabout refugee trails sprang up.
Is that true?
Paris to Marseille.
Oh yeah, of course it is true. Yeah, many people immigrated to the United States.
Mediterranean and scurry to Lisbon. And from Lisbon to the New World.
Oh, that's a difficult route to take.
Wait in Casablanca.
Casablanca. I'm sorry, I thought it was Casablanca. Casablanca. Wow, some pretty high energy right at the beginning. I like it. At this point, it seems much more like a spy movie rather than a romantic one. Wow, starting out pretty strong and intense. I like it. Free France.
It is very good to see you again, Major Stasser.
Oh gosh.
May I present Captain Renaud, Police Protector of Casablanca, Major Stasser.
Unoccupied France welcomes you to Casablanca. Everybody comes to Rick's.
I've already heard about this cafe and also about Mr. Rick himself.
Seems like it's a very difficult political situation that's happening in this movie so far. You know what? It's so interesting. I don't think the music stopped for a second up until this point.
15,000 francs in cash. Remember, in cash.
Yeah, everybody's doing some kind of a business. Everyone has an agenda, seems like. Seems like a very complex movie.
Banking house in Amsterdam.
Second largest. That wouldn't impress Rick.
Yeah.
The leading banker in Amsterdam is now the pastry chef in our kitchen.
Wow.
To look forward to.
That's something. Humphrey Bogart. Hey. Hello, sir.
Your cash is good at the bar.
What? Do you know who I am?
I do. You're lucky the bar's open to you.
Alpha.
Now with the Deutsche Bank, one would think you've been doing this all your life.
What makes you think I haven't?
Oh, nothing. But when you first came to Casablanca, I thought
You thought what?
What right do I have to think?
Yeah, absolute alpha. I like it. I love his lines.
It's not so bad. Through ways of my own, I provide them with exit visas.
So he's a smuggler.
Price, Ugarte. For a price.
Look, Rick. You know what this is? Something that even you have never seen. Letters of transit signed by General Vegan. Because you despise me, you are the only one I trust. Will you keep these for me?
That's actually a very powerful line, you know?
Oh, I've heard that rumor too. Poor devils.
Yes, you're right, Ugarte. I am a little more impressed with you.
Oh, so it was him.
How much trouble? Well, now, don't you frown.
Some really great music in this movie. Some nice jazz. And the orchestra score is really, really good too. And I love the lighting of this scene.
Hello, Ferrari. How's business at the Blue Parrot?
Fine, but I'd like to buy your cafe.
It's not for sale. Sam Ferrari wants you to work for him at the Blue Parrot.
Oh, I like it fine, yeah.
He'll double what I pay you.
Yeah, but I ain't got time to spend the money I make here.
Sorry.
Loyalty, man. I think the people, you know, actually respect him. Which is awesome.
I love you.
Where were you last night?
That's so long ago, I don't remember.
His lines are really awesome.
Fool I was to fall for a man like you.
Go with her, Sasha, and be sure she gets home.
Yes, boss.
And come right back.
Yes, boss.
Yeah, seems like he's playing someone who's an actual, really good leader, you know?
Immonde! Qu'est-ce que vous auriez fait sans l'armée allemande?
The different way of them greeting them. Yeah, awesome.
The plane to Lisbon.
Also, the plane is going to Lisbon.
I like to think that you...
Yeah, really, really strong writing in this movie in terms of dialogues. I really like it.
Foreign policy.
La Corse, la Tunisie, Nice. Qu'est-ce que vous avez fait pour les avoir?
Also, the directing is low-key pretty fantastic, you know. The way characters get into focus and the way the whole thing is moving, also with the camera work. It's really, really well done. It's really clever.
Louis, you got something on your mind. Why don't you spill it?
How observant you are. He will offer a fortune to anyone who'll furnish him with an exit visa.
Well, what's his name?
Victor Laszlo.
Victor Laszlo.
Rick, that is the first time I've ever seen you so impressed.
Who's Victor Laszlo?
Rick, Laszlo must never reach America. He stays in Casablanca.
It'll be interesting to see how he manages.
Manages what?
His escape? Escaped from a concentration camp. The Nazis have been chasing him all over Europe.
Wow.
Paid out 20. I'd like to get it back.
Make it 10. I'm only a poor, corrupt official.
Okay.
At least he's honest.
Louis, whatever gave you the impression that I might be interested in helping Laszlo escape?
Because, my dear Ricky, I suspect that under that cynical shell, you're at heart a sentimentalist.
Interesting. I'd like to see that.
Fought in Spain on the loyalist side.
And got well paid for it on both occasions.
The winning side would have paid you much better. In Casablanca, I am master of my fate. I am
Major
captain...
Strasser is here, sir.
There you were saying, excuse me.
The irony, man. Yeah, seems like this movie has lots of moving parts, you know? Which is great. And it's really, really well shown to us.
Take him quietly. 2 guards at every door. Yes, sir.
Yeah, see? Always, there's always something happening. Something's moving all the time. It's really, really well done.
May I first please kiss my chips?
L'incident est clos, madame. La partie continue. Faites vos jeux, messieurs, mesdames. Marquons les jeux. La partie continue.
I love that we're hearing Italian, French, German, English, everywhere. It's awesome.
Mesdames, la partie continue. Les jeux sont faits.
Ah, I figured. Wow, wow! Wasn't expecting this.
I'm sorry there was a disturbance, folks, but it's all over now. Everything's all right. Just sit down and have a good time. Enjoy yourselves. All right, Sam?
Okay.
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions? Unofficially, of course.
Make it official if you like.
What is your nationality?
I'm a drunkard.
He's super witty.
You are not always so carefully neutral. We have a complete dossier on you. Richard Blaine, American, age 37, cannot return to his country.
Why?
The reason is a little vague. We also know what you did in Paris, Mr. Blaine, and also we know why you left Paris. Don't worry, we are not going to broadcast it.
Oh, my eye's really brown.
You will forgive my curiosity.
That's his concern.
I admit he is very clever. 3 times he slipped through our fingers. In Paris, he continued his activities. We intend not to let it happen again.
Okay, so this Victor Laszlo is really someone,
Good evening,
apparently.
Mr. Blaine.
Can't wait to meet him.
Yes, monsieur. I reserve the table. Victor Laszlo. Yes, monsieur Laszlo. Right this way.
Here he is. And I'm guessing that's Ingrid Bergman, right?
Then perhaps for the lady, the ring is quite unique.
Oh, yes, I'm very interested.
Good.
No. What is that ring?
Well, if I were a woman and I were not around, I should be in love with Rick. But what a fool I am talking to a beautiful woman about another.
I absolutely love the dialogues in this movie. First of all, there's a lot of it, you know. So far, this whole movie has been dialogues, basically. And it's fascinating.
Be careful.
You know what? There's an underlying tension at this point in this movie, which I really, really appreciate. It's so well done. I'm super engaged. Did not expect to be disengaged in this movie.
Bogart cannot even help himself, monsieur.
Yep.
He's under arrest for murder.
That's right.
He was arrested here tonight.
That's right. You're screwed.
Some of the old songs, Sam.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, some of the old songs, Sam. This was spoofed in Naked Gun, right? Okay.
Leave him alone, Miss Elsa. You bad luck to him.
She knows Humphrey Bogart? I mean, Rick in this movie?
For all time's sake.
I don't know what you mean, Miss Elsa.
Play it, Sam.
There's an elegance to this movie, you know, and not just that, but it's so well constructed so far. You know, wow. Pretty much speechless, I have to say.
Thought I told you never to play.
Wow. This is so awesome. Okay, so they know each other.
And about Victor Laszlo everywhere. Won't you join us for a drink?
Oh, no, Rick.
Thanks, I will.
He's breaking his rules.
We all try. You succeed.
I can't get over you two. She was asking about you earlier, Rick, in a way that made me extremely jealous. It would never do for the chief of police to be found drinking after hours and have to find himself.
Ah, the way they look at each other. They've got some history, man, for sure. Man, this casino scene went on for like 15 minutes, maybe more, I don't know. And I enjoyed every freaking second of it. Or was it a cafe? Let's call it a cafe, okay? But they were gambling, so it's a casino. You know what I mean. And once again, some really great camera work. This movie is super well directed. And acted.
Waiting for a lady.
Please, boss, let's go. Ain't nothing but trouble for you here.
Coming back. I know she's coming back. Sam,
Yes, boss.
it's December 1941 in Casablanca. What time is it in New York?
What? My watch stopped.
Of all the gin joints in all the towns in all the world, she walks into mine.
Seems much more human, right? Than the first time we saw him.
Play it.
Yes, boss.
Suddenly he's broken, you know? And emotional. And I didn't expect to see that. What an amazing performance by Humphrey Bogart, I have to say. Look at his eyes. They say so much. Oh, are we getting a flashback? This is France. This is in Paris. Oh, having the time of their lives, huh?
Who are you really, and what were you before? What did you do, and what did you think, huh?
We said
Nice
no
questions. Oh,
Here's looking at you, kid. Well, I was wondering
Yes.
why I'm so lucky, why I should find you waiting for me to come along.
so awesome camera work.
What? Only one answer can take care of all our questions.
Oh, and then the war came. Of course. Which is really interesting because this was done in 1942, so the World War II was still in full force, you know?
Richard, they'll find out your record. It won't be safe for you here.
I'm on their blacklist already. Their roll of honor.
Okay, now I understand why he had to leave Paris. I wish I could play this song on YouTube. I'm pretty sure I can. But I enjoy it so much. And the music in general in this movie is just so great.
This sort of takes the sting out of being occupied, doesn't it, Mr. Richard?
You said it. Here's looking at you, kid.
He always says that. He was looking at you, kid.
Eure Hauptstadt ist ohne jegliche Verteidigung. Euer Heer ist in Auflösung begriffen.
So the Germans are here.
With the whole world crumbling, we picked this time to fall in love.
Yeah, it's pretty bad timing. Where were you,
It
say,
sure is.
10 years ago?
10 years ago. Where were you?
Looking for a job.
You know, it's pretty fascinating because at the time this movie was made, these events were very, very recent events, you know, so this movie actually reflected the times, the current times, you know? I wonder how people took this movie when it was released.
Well, let's see. What about the engineer? Why can't he marry us on the train?
Darling.
Oh, why not? The captain on a ship can. It doesn't seem fair that...
Yeah, there's something on her mind.
Hey, what's wrong, kid?
She can't go, huh? Yeah, she's not there. Richard, can I go with you ever? See you again, you must not. That's quiet. Just believe that if so many darling. Of course.
Come on, Miss Richard, let's get out of here. Come on, Miss Richard, come on.
I'm pretty sure she has a very good reason not to come with him. Not to go with him. Oh, guess who's here?
Damn how I feel.
So good. The dialogues are so good. Again, the look on her face, you know, her eyes say so much.
I've heard a lot of stories.
In Brussels, in Amsterdam, in Oslo, in Belgrade, in Athens.
Even Berlin.
Yes, even in Berlin. If you will furnish me with their names and their exact whereabouts, you will have your visa in the morning.
Tricky, tricky.
And the honor of having served the Third Reich.
I was
Tricky
in a German
bastards.
concentration camp for a year. That's honor enough for a lifetime.
Ha!
You will give us the names?
That's... wow.
What if you murdered all of us? From every corner of Europe, hundreds, thousands would rise to take our places.
True.
Even now.
You would find the conversation a trifle one-sided. Senor Ugarte is dead.
What? You killed him?
I'm making out the report now. We haven't quite decided whether he committed suicide or died trying to escape.
Many, many shady things are going on here.
For the time being.
Good day.
This is not a romantic movie, okay? This is so much more. This is a political, war, romantic drama, whatever. You know? It's great. Let's just say that, you know?
The news about Ugarte upsets me very much.
You're a fat hypocrite. You don't feel any sorrier for Ugarte than I do.
What upsets me is the fact that Ugarte is dead.
You know, when he's not in his emotional state, he's just straight and to the point and, you know,
So could I, and I'm a poor business.
taking no prisoners.
Did you run out on me because you couldn't take it, because you knew what it would be like? Hiding from the police, running away all the time?
You can believe that if you want to.
All the same, someday you'll lie to Laszlo. You'll be there.
No, you see, Victor Laszlo is my husband.
Is
He
he?
was, even when I knew you in Paris.
Really?
Maybe somehow I'll get out and join you.
But Victor, if the situation were different, if I had to stay and there were only visa for one, would you take it?
Yes, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. See?
Yes, I see.
Louis, are you pro-Vichy or free French?
Serves me right for asking a direct question. The subject is closed.
Yeah, I don't know
Like you're a little
what to
late.
think of this guy.
Huh?
Can he be trusted? Is he shady?
Regulate the feelings of our people.
Captain, are you entirely certain which side you're on?
I have no conviction, if that's what you mean. I blow with the wind, and the prevailing wind happens to be from Vichy.
Yeah,
And if it should
such an
change?
interesting character.
Assuredly.
What kind of a man is Captain Renault?
Oh, he's just like any other man, only more so.
No, I mean, is he trustworthy? Is his word?
Oh, just a minute. Who told you to ask me that?
He did. Captain Renault did.
I thought so. Wait, does he know that?
Oh, yes.
And he's still willing to give you a visa?
Yes, monsieur.
And you want to know?
Will he keep his word?
Hmm.
He always has.
Oh.
So he actually is trustworthy?
I said 22.
Marquons les jeux, mesdames et messieurs.
Leave it there.
Marquons les jeux, mesdames et messieurs. Les jeux sont faits.
So the game is rigged, basically.
Marquons les jeux. La partie continue. Marquons les jeux. Les
You know,
jeux
he's
sont
acting
faits.
all tough,
Rien
but
ne
he
va-
actually has a big heart.
Pas de
This
jeu.
guy.
Noir, pair et part.
Cash it in and don't come back.
Rien ne va plus, monsieur.
Nice.
Fini.
That was really nice of him.
Boss, you've done a beautiful thing.
Hey, moments of levity in this movie. It's so great. It's so needed. You know, it's a pretty heavy movie, I have to say, overall. So I love this. I love these moments.
Isn't it strange that you always happen to be fighting on the side of the underdog?
Yes, I found that a very expensive hobby, too. I never was much of a businessman.
Reason why you won't let me have them.
There is. I suggested you ask your wife. I said, ask your wife.
Uh-oh. I'm sensing trouble.
Play La Marseillaise. Play.
La Marseillaise. Wow. Man, this is a battle with music. Wow. What a way to shut up the Germans. I'm getting chills. I'm getting chills. This is so powerful. Man. Chills everywhere. Wow. This leaves me speechless, but I'm sensing trouble. Ah, come on. Oh my god.
We have already observed that in Casablanca, human life is cheap. Good night, mademoiselle.
Shady bastards.
Victor, why don't you tell me about Rick? What did you find out?
Apparently he has the letters,
Yes.
but no intention of selling them. One would think if sentiment wouldn't persuade him, money would.
Did he give any reason?
Yes.
Suggested I ask you. I know how it is to be lonely. Is there anything you wish to tell me?
Yep.
No, Victor, there isn't.
I love you very much, my dear.
Yes. Yes, I know.
Oh.
Victor, whatever I do, will you believe that I...
You don't even have to say it. I'll believe.
You shouldn't. It's not true.
Good night.
Your unexpected visit isn't connected by any chance with the letters of transit. Seems as long as I have those letters, I'll never be lonely.
You can ask any price you want, but you must give me those letters. In your own way, you were fighting for the same thing.
I'm not fighting for anything anymore except myself. I'm the only cause I'm interested in.
And it's totally understandable. Honestly.
I wouldn't believe you no matter what you told me. You'd say anything now to get what you want.
You know what? He's right. From his perspective, he's absolutely right.
You want to feel sorry for yourself, don't you? There's so much at stake, all you can think of is your own feeling. One woman has hurt you, and you take your revenge on the rest of the world.
And she's right too. Is she gonna...
All right.
Wow.
I tried to reason with you. I tried everything. Now I want those letters. Get them for me.
I don't have to. I got them right here. All right.
Wow. Okay, so the acting in this movie is absolutely freaking spectacular by everyone. Alright? Okay, granted, we have really interesting and intriguing characters all the way through. Even the side characters are really, really sympathetic or unsympathetic, you know? But, man, the acting is absolutely freaking incredible in this movie. And I'm not sure if the kiss was genuine from her.
He was dead, shot, trying to escape.
Oh, you thought he was dead.
Nothing, not even hope. Then I met you.
Oh, now it makes
Why weren't
sense.
you honest with me? Why did you keep your marriage a secret? When did you first find out he was alive?
Just before you and I were to leave Paris together,
I figured.
Jane came and told me that Victor was alive. I know that I'll never have the strength to leave you again.
And Laszlo?
Really?
Oh, you'll help him now, Richard, won't you? I ran away from you once. I can't do it again.
Is she genuine here? I'm not sure.
I don't know what's right any longer.
That'll be out of his misery.
You know how you sound, Monsieur Blaine? Like a man who's trying to convince himself of something he doesn't believe in his heart. Each of us has a destiny, for good or for evil.
I get the point.
You know, he has a point.
I wonder if you know that you're trying to escape from yourself, and that you'll never succeed.
Very true.
You know all about my destiny.
I ask you as a favor to use the letters to take her away from Casablanca.
You love her that much?
Apparently you think of me only as a leader of a cause. Well, I'm also a human being. Yes, I love her that much.
Oh. This is no good.
I get the point. Yes, I have the letters. I intend using them myself. I'm leaving Casablanca on tonight's plane, the last plane.
Oh, so that's
Take
why.
a friend with me, one you'll appreciate. You get him and we get away. To the Germans, that last will be just a minor annoyance.
There's still something about this business I don't quite understand.
Yeah, me neither.
Miss Lund, she's very beautiful.
What is he actually trying to do?
I'm taking no chances, Louis, not even with you.
He definitely has a plan. And I don't think that we know his exact plan yet.
This place will never be the same without you, Ricky.
Yes, I know what you mean, but I've already spoken to Ferrari. You'll still win at roulette.
Everything ready?
Have the letters right here.
Tell me, when we searched the place, where were they?
Sam's piano.
Serves me right for not being musical.
Here they are.
Yeah, man. The dialogues are... I know I've said this 1,000 times, but they are so well written. Do you know, there's actually a great deal of excitement in this movie, which I did not expect to see at all. Okay, so this is going as planned, right? Oh. What? Wow. Unexpected turns. Uh-oh. Tricky. Tricky. I wonder if Rick is expecting this. Man, this is almost a thriller. It's not a romantic movie, okay? I mean, there is romance in this, but it's so much more. Wow.
You've got to listen to me.
Man. Wow.
What about us?
We'll always have Paris. We didn't have. We lost it until you came to Casablanca. It doesn't take much to see that the problems of three little people don't amount to a hill of beans in this crazy world. Someday you'll understand that.
Man, this is such a wise decision by him. I did not expect this at all.
He's looking at you, kid.
Wow. He totally dropped his ego on this matter, you know? I mean, respect. Mad respect.
She came there for the letters of transit, isn't that true, Elsa?
Yes.
Yeah. Tried everything to get them and nothing worked. She did her best to convince me that she was still in love with me. That was all over long ago. For your sake, she pretended it wasn't, and I let her pretend.
Wow. So she weren't genuine.
Here it is. Gotta hurry, you'll miss that plane.
Oh, his eyes. Man. I love how bittersweet this is. You know? It works so well, considering everything that's happened in this movie. Wow. Is he gonna? Oh! Man! There's so many things happening in this movie that I did not expect at all. Nice. Nice. He had his back. Didn't expect that either. And the plane leaves.
Francs. And that 10,000 francs should pay our expenses.
Our expenses.
Our expenses.
Louis, I think this is the beginning of a
Beautiful friendship. Alright, I knew this one. Well, guys, this was Casablanca. Alright, okay, this movie actually blew my mind. Okay, this movie was done in 1942, and the acting, the writing, the dialogues, the directing, the camera work, it just made me glue myself to the screen throughout the whole runtime of this movie. I was never bored for a second. There were so many moving parts, so many shady things, you know, political things, romantic stuff. This movie encompasses so much throughout this runtime, you know? This is actually crazy how well done this movie is. I'm not joking when I say this. This is one of the greatest movies I've ever seen, and definitely one of the best movies I've recently seen. God, did I enjoy the heck out of this one. Especially the acting and the delivery and the dialogues, you know. Wow, I'm actually freaking speechless how great this movie is. I wonder how successful or well received this movie was when it came out, because, you know, I'm guessing a lot of the things that happened in this movie were a pretty touchy subject, you know, back in 1942, because, as I said, the war was still, you know, in pretty much its full throttle, you know, the war was still going on. All I can say, guys, is wow, this is a brilliantly made movie. I don't know what else to say, seriously. I hope that you guys could tell by watching this video that I enjoyed this movie immensely. I love the music. The music in this movie was so good. The orchestra score and the jazz songs and everything else. I especially loved, you know, this battle between the Germans, and then, you know, the rest of the cafe started singing La Marseillaise. It was a war in and of itself in that cafe. I mean, there were so many great, amazing things about this movie. I'm sure that if I watched it twice or 3 times more, I would catch on so many little things that I might have missed. Gosh, this was such a complex and yet intriguing experience, you know? Wow, this was fantastic. This is amazing. This movie is amazing. Guys, thank you so much for watching this movie together with me. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe, and see you all next time at the cinema. Bye.